Hello, welcome to the channel. So we've got a late 70s Marshall Master Lead combo. This is the 2199 model, and this has come in for a bit of a check over, and it's huge. I mean, this thing is huge. It's swamped my bench, my test bench. So let's just have a look what we've got. So we've got master volume, presence, bass, middle, treble, normal gain and bright gain. We've got a normal mix and a bright inputs there. Normal standard Marshall switch. This is a solid state amp, by the way, if for anyone who's wondering. It is a solid state amp. We've got the late 70s, early 80s covering on there. The Marshall badge, I think a little bit's been chipped off there or melted, I don't know. But anyway, grow cloth's in good order. So we're just going to have just a look at this. It's just out of curiosity, really. Handle's okay, a little bit tired, but not bad. So we're just going to swing it round and look at the back. Oh, there's not much to see. Right, there we go. There was a back panel on here. I've taken that off. And the first thing you can see is these two Celestion speakers. They are T1632s, EM24s. And they have a date code of 1978. This is Lee's amp at the shop. And he's already date coded the speakers. We've got one of the traditional Marshall labels there, and that's the 26th of the 5th 1978. So this amp is a 1978. Got the output transistors there. So yes, all looking good. So we're going to get the chassis out and have a look and see what condition it's in inside. Motorola transistors. Can't quite see the numbers on those at the minute, but we'll have a look at those later. Now Lee also wants me to put a jack socket in this, plug and jack socket, so it can use these speakers on another amp. So we're going to look at that. Obviously we've got to put a longer cable on there. Right, got the chassis out eventually. It was a bit of a pain to get that out. It didn't want to come out easy, but it's out. So rather a large chassis, not much of a board. You can see it in there. Just hold it up to the light, you can see it better there. Quite a big old thing. Got some capacitors here, and they are Daly's 5,000 microfarad at 50 working volts, but we've got those in series. You can see wide across there. They look in good order. They're probably a bit tired though, but they look in good order. We've got another capacitor here on the board, 1,000 microfarad at 25 volts. That's a Rubicon. That's been changed, so that has been changed at some time. That one, you can see that one there. Bridge rectifier, just go on to manual focus. Bridge rectifier there, you can see. We just turn that light off because it's that's better. We can see a lot better now, can't we? It's just too much light. There we go. So yes. So let's have a bit of a look at the board there. Well, again, just another look. You can see, but this appears to run okay as well. So we've got here where the wire goes through for the speaker. So I think we'll pull that wire through, drill that out, put a socket in there, 1/4 inch socket, jack socket, and then we'll make a lead up and put a jack plug on the speakers. Pretty easy to do. I mean, this is not a massively valuable amp, so you know we're not going to town on it big time. There's not much of it to go to town on either. really. That capacitor's been changed recently, so, and it's a good quality one, that Rubicon. There's just these two really, but they do look in good order. But they're probably not after all those years. I mean, we're talking 47 years, 47 and a half years if we're splitting hairs. And you can see, if we look on here, you can see that we've got a IEC connector there for the power, which is good. So we've got this plate, that's for the transformer. I think that's just to reinforce it, with this chassis being a bit thin. Yeah, just for a bit of a reinforcement there. Actually, I'm just looking again at that capacitor. There's something down there. Something leaked out of that. It's a bit of a stain there, haven't we? Not sure what that is. Whatever it is, let's run down the side of the bracket. Not sure there. Just looks like water. Maybe somebody's been spraying something in it at some time. Right, I've got the meter up there, and I'm just going to check. Going to millivolts. I'm just going to check to see what the DC offset is on this amp. See if there's any DC on the output. We've got the socket installed. Where are we? Millivolts. So that's yes, 0.26, and I doubt if there's an adjustment on here for DC offset. There is an adjustment, but that's, and it's, as it's warming up now, you can see that's going down. There's a transistor, so there's no problem there. That's absolutely fine. 0.382 of 0.382 millivolts. 0.4. So yeah. Nothing much to worry about there, and as I say, I doubt very much if that's adjustable. There is an adjustable pot there, but that could just be a bias adjustment, and we don't really want to be adjusting that. We don't want to be messing with it. That's absolutely fine. 0.5 millivolt. Right, now let's just put it on a speaker and see what we've got. By God, that's quiet. Just bring the camera down. So yes, we've I think there was a slight tunage to Radio Luxembourg there. Seems to have disappeared now. It is flat out, but this thing is so quiet. Absolutely quiet. My days, that really is quiet. Yes, so that all seems to run okay. Doesn't seem to be any major issues with it. That's pretty good. Let's put the signal generator through it. We'll go into the normal channel first of all. And off we go. It's just it's the bass control. That's working okay. Mid's working. Let's try the normal channel. Sorry, the bright channel. We've just tried the normal channel. Pretty good. Let's try the mix. Ooh. So these amps are quite rare, apparently. Was one of Marshall's first transistor amplifiers. Although I think they did some earlier ones than this. Slightly earlier ones, if I remember. Yeah, all seems to be working fine. No issues there. Let's just check the plug, as is customary on this channel, and see if we have the correct fuse in there. There we go, yet another one to the collection, and that's an ever ready one. My word, I wonder if that's the original fuse for this plug. Well, obviously, because there's no way that's got blown. Yeah, ever ready fuse, 13 amp. Don't see those anymore. So yes, we need to get a fuse for that. I think 3 amp will be enough for this. Let's check the terminals there. Yep, that's okay. Grip cord's fine, although the plug is quite interesting. Really, this plug has been pat tested, and yeah, the insulation is not on there, so I don't know whether that's part of pat testing or not. I presume so. I don't really get involved in things like that. So plug's absolutely fine. Obviously, if Lee sells the amp, he'll just have to change the plug, but that's nothing to worry about. We don't bother about things like that on this channel, unless the amp's being sold. Then obviously it needs to be correct, but if we're using it for ourselves, it's not really an issue. Right, we've got the jacks, we've got the jack socket fixed, so I've got a lead on it now, so it comes over the top, and Lee can plug his other amplifiers into it. He's got 1 or 2 heads that he wants to try these Celestions on, so let's have a listen. So we're in the normal channel. Nice tone. It's got about 3/4 of the bass in. I've got no presence in there. I'm master's on 4, and the normal gain is on 4. bass. Let's try the presence. Let's try it on single coil. Let's turn the master down. Let's just crank this normal channel. Just see what we get. Wow, that's loud. Bit of bass out. Some more treble and presence in. Just flick the volume back, just switches off the overdrive. Try some mid in there. Not the worst overdrive I've heard. It's not great, but let's try the bright channel. Now we'll crank the bright channel first. And not so much gain on the bright channel. Yes, that doesn't sound very sweet, does it? Let's drop back some of the treble, put some more bass in. A little bit of blocking distortion going on there. Not keen on the bright channel, but the normal channel's quite nice, clean. Got full bass in there. let's try the mix then, try them both together. Whoa! Oh, that's because that's turned full up, that's why. Let's put those at halfway. This guitar in tune when I bought it. So that's full bass. We've got the mid on 4, got the presence on just shy of 4, half the treble in there, we've got half on the gains, and the masters on about number 1. Nice. So that don't sound bad. Try the single coil. Thumb's giving me a bit of jip and I'm a bit rusty. Something like that. That's all, folks. So there we go. That menial demo there of that amp, and there's not really a lot. I mean, it's just sounds pretty good on the mix channels. There's not really a lot more I can do with it. The overdrive's not brilliant on it, but to be fair, most solid state amps of this generation, well, all of them really, they weren't. But a lovely clean tone on that, really. And a bit of a hidden gem, these, you know, they're very rare. This amp's 30 watts, by the way, if anybody's wondering what the wattage was on, it's 30 watts. So yeah, a bit of a hidden gem. So that'll do it for this one, short video for a change. So thanks for watching, you all take care, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye for now.